Alright, here we go. Getting ready to take off. I don't know, man. Some of these smaller maps, it's kind of hard to decide where you want to go for your opening route. Because the opening route, yeah, it's like an opening drive or possession in a pro ball game. It sets the tone for the whole match, you know? You gotta pick the right route. Yeah, this is kind of a good start right here. But I mean, I kind of struggle with some of these smaller maps like this and Dome and all the other popular smaller maps, just because anywhere you go, no matter which side you spawn on, it gets real hectic, and I don't wind up winning a lot of my opening gunfights, and it's kind of frustrating. But I guess I don't want to say I got lucky here, because I just outplayed the guys, so I'll take it. It's whatever. I just gotta keep working on finding those consistent opening routes. If you guys got any tips for me, let a brother know. Hit me up. Throw 'em my way. Shit. I'll help you out if and when I can. I don't know how good my advice would be. And look at this. Hold on, I gotta stop. Look at this dude. Oh man, dude, just go trade this game in. Get your money back. Go get Ghost Recon, alright? It's real team oriented. You need as much team help as you possibly can. But yeah, I'll try to throw some tips your way. You know, things that works for me. I don't know how much help it would be, because it's nothing anyone already doesn't know. So I'll help out when I can, if and when I can. Alright, so here we go. I'm trying to get the word out about this. I'm going on a kind of a bit of a work rant here. You know, because in my opinion, me and my friends at the CMB, we got, in my opinion, one of the worst jobs in the world. And it's not, an uncommon job. It's fairly common for people our age, high school, college students. We work at a supermarket. Cashiers, stock clerks, blah blah blah, getting money, paying our bills, getting through school. But the company we actually work for is like, no one likes going to work, but when you get up in the morning and you're going to a place where it literally makes you sick thinking about going to work, or you really just can't stand, like, you think of any possible way in those 15-20 minutes prior to actually leaving for work to think of some reason to possibly get out of going in, or to get out early, faking sick, plan some fake emergency, have a friend or family member call in and say, oh my god, you gotta come home. It's that bad. Like, the people there are just, they're filled with, the joint's just filled with backstabbing, brown-nosing, emotional people. My manager, most of us are cashiers, my department managers, and all the people that we answer to are all catty, bitter, emotional old white women. And it's just irritating, because they take, at least it seems in my case, they take their frustrations, whatever it may happen to be, out on us, which isn't right. The suits there, whenever they want, because the main office for our company is right next door to our store location. So, lucky us, the suits are always coming in from next door to check up, and and every time one of them walks in the store, everyone starts walking around like Jesus Christ himself just walked in the door. Oh, this one's here, and oh, that one's here, so be on your best. Make sure you're doing everything right. I'm like, man, what the fuck ever. I kind of mumble under my breath to him, they could go suck a dick. We're out here dealing with these idiot customers every day. And oh god, the customers. Put it to you this way. We're within 5 minutes away, walking from 4 pretty, I don't want to say real hoodie or trashy, but really low-class neighborhoods. So we get the quote-unquote cream of the crop when it comes to ignorant, impatient, idiotic customers. Every different kind of trailer trash you can think of all shapes, sizes, and colors. The most technologically retarded senior citizens. You know, they can't figure out how to work an ATM machine, which they've been exactly the same since ATM machines were invented. You know, and I know it probably seems like I'm, nitpicky, and, a lot of people are thinking, oh, well, that's any kind of job. Well, let me give you a couple scenarios of things that have actually happened to me before pertaining to my employers. First one was, one day, I'm walking past my department manager to get back onto my register, who's standing by the front door with this look on her face. She's kind of looking around. So she sees me walk past her, and she goes, hey, come here real quick for a second. I'm like, okay. So I go over and stand next to her. I'm like, what's up? And she didn't say anything at first. She's just continuing to look around. So I asked again, what's the matter? She leans over to me and whispers real quiet, and I'm going to clean up the language because I'm not trying to offend anybody on YouTube. But basically, she turns around and says, this effing African American, you can guess what word she used, was just fighting with me and making a big scene and being all rowdy, and he just left, so I want you to stand here with me in case he comes back in. And I just kind of look at her with this funny look. And then she turns right around again and she goes, do you think he'll come back in? I'm like, I don't know. Well, and she's like, well, if he does come back in, will you protect me? I'm like, protect you from what? If in case he pulls some kind of weapon on you? And she kind of just gives me this look of like, yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, this bitch has got some pair of nuggets to sit there and say, are you going to protect me? Bitch, I don't even like you. You've had it out for me since you started there. So she's like, jokingly, she said, are you going to stand in front of him and protect me from him? I said straight to her face, I said, you must be out your mind. I'd use you as a human shield to get me out the way. I'm not trying to get shot or stabbed just because you want to pick a fight with somebody. I just could not believe that. And, I told my friends, the other CMB guys who were African American, and they just started shaking their heads and laughing like, oh my God, this is the most racist lady ever. But the best story, the crowning jewel since I've been there 6 years, was just recently. The big suit that comes in every day. He's a huge prick. This store is mad old. Like, the roof leaks when it rains. It's falling apart. It's a piece of crap. Anyways, the pavement of the walkway right outside the front door is a little uneven. So when it rains, it collects puddles. And it's a high traffic area where customers walk and blah, blah, blah. And apparently, I've heard a couple of different stories of how this idea spawned or whatever. But apparently the one that I heard was he had stepped into one of these puddles and it splashed up on his pant leg and he got real pissed. So he decided to tell the store managers that from now on, whenever it rains, to have one of the cart boys who's outside pushing carts, or a cashier if it's slow, mop the puddles. I didn't stutter. I said mop the puddles. And not mop like puddles because, like I said, the roof leaks. Not inside. I'm talking about outside. While it's raining, we have to stand there with a maintenance mop and a drain bucket and mop mop the puddles as they're collecting on the sidewalk while it's raining, and we get funny looks from coworkers and customers coming in and out saying, what the hell are you doing? And we just look at them, and I've had to do this about 2 or 3 times, and it completely ruins my day. It pisses me off to no end. It's ludicrous, and trust me, I cannot make this up. This is way too dumb to make up. So I know I'm not overreacting, but let me know if I'm wrong, which I know I am. I know I'm not. Let me know how you think about this, because this is the most idiotic goddamn thing I've ever heard in my life. You're standing out while it's raining, while the rain is still coming down, mopping puddles with Anyways, click the like button if you want to hear another work rant, because I got plenty of stories. And please leave comments on your opinion on these situations, because I'd love to hear someone else's input. Later.